Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video from My Hero Academia Vigilantes, episode 10. Last episode might have been my favorite episode of the entire show. We had Makoto trying to act as a girlfriend, which immediately didn't work, to then Koichi leveling up his quirk, which was really cool. So, good episode. It was a really good episode. And yeah, I don't know where we're going to go from here, but we are going to find out. Anyway, per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, we talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to all my actions. So feel free to check out either of those of your own will. Now, without further ado, stop straight into My Hero Academia Vigilantes, episode 10. Random recap here. Or maybe this is to show us like his quirk slide and glide is much more than its name. Who we learned last name is wow, that was great English. We learned last episode his name is Kuroiwa, but nobody actually calls him the Crawler. Just a little. Ooh. Ooh, that's an eye patch. You know who else has an eye patch? A certain bee girl. Hachiska? Yeah, that's how you pronounce the name. I was trying to register in my head how to pronounce it. Is this a flashback? Or is this current? This feels like current. And friends. Really? No way Hachiska is his daughter. That'd be crazy or something like that. This is his wife here apparently, and she's got an eye patch that is eerily similar to the one Hachiska wears. That'd be a crazy twist, but Hachiska doesn't look like either of them, so I don't know. Her hair is like a totally different color. Wonder what happened to her. I don't think we've ever... This is our first ounce of backstory we've gotten for KNUCKLEDUSTER here, so... It is fucking bees! Bees and Trigger. Okay, well this doesn't necessarily immediately relate them to Hachiska, but it is Bees and Trigger that seemingly fucked her up. Or did her quirk awaken and bees... If that's the case, but then again, no, the bees clearly have Trigger on their back. If you look at them, they clearly have like the Trigger cases on their back. Oh, fuck! That's why he hates the bees so much. That is why he was so attentive earlier this season to the issues with the bees and things like that. Because Hachiska attacked his wife with bees. Those bees flying around his wife are hers. That still doesn't... Why is she here? Why is she in his house? So many questions, dude. As her condition is complicated, her chances of recovery are... not good, probably. Yeah. Oh, that already so much intrigue to what their connection is, but that explains a lot of his suspect behavior earlier in the season was because he knows Hachiska. Idol, an image or representation of an object of worship, a performer, or a performer who capitalizes on his or her charm and personality. Now we're back to present day. What is... Oh, shit. Like, that's... Huh. That's literally Hachiska. Okay, we're getting to finally start looking for the main villain here. Pick up her in middle school. Yeah, you look a little bit intimidating, man, I'm gonna be honest. She has one eye covered and her hair's short in the back. No, he's looking for someone. Those are Hachiska's friends, right? Might as well warn her. Oh, dear God. Okay, they're not gonna tell her. Oh, what the fuck? Where'd the other friend go? Oh. Interesting how she went to get him anyway. The other friend was gonna warn Hachiska, but she went to get him specifically. No idea if it's about something decent or not. Is this girl, like, in on what's going on? I don't like this attitude. What is happening? I'm not sure dealing with an errand boy is worth it. Okay, so she's working with Hachiska, clearly. Hachiska. Hey, whoa, whoa, What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? She also has bees? Why are they coming out her... Why are they coming out the vag? What the fuck? Dear God. Yeah, he's got bee killer. Yeah, he's not getting fucked up again. Because last time he tried to fight Stain, he tried to fight him like legitly, and then she still fucked him up with Trigger against his will. Ooh. Yeah, fire is very effective against bees. Oh shit, nice. Oh my God, there's so fucking many of them. Who is that girl? Why does she have a bee quirk too? Either that or she's using Hachiska's bees. They did just save your ass. Oh wait, this is currently happening? Hamao. Home before it gets late. She's kind of just like unresponsive. Is her name not actually Hachiska and her name used to be Tamao? Oh, I have so many questions, dude. Oh, yep. So is Kuruiwa actually a fake name? Business card's just my contact info. Here, the school. Got attacked by supposedly one of her friends. It's not her real name. I bet she's not in the school registry either. So wait, is she actually their daughter? What the fuck? That's crazy if that's the case. I mean, the mom does have an eye patch too. What the? Pseudonym is still info. Yeah, I think they're gonna get involved anyway, whether you want them to or not. Be flashy and draw attention. They're all fucking terrified of him. Very interesting that he's seemingly using those two as bait to draw her out. Nope. Koichi just ran into him. Yeah, they were like fucking stalking him. Deserved. Yeah. They've met Soga since then. Yes, who's still arguing over there? What could have led to a schoolgirl collapsing on the— oh my god, just bees flying around. Are those two fucking dead? What is— oh my god, what is happening? What could have led to a schoolgirl collapsing on the street? Oh my god, I think those two are just fucking dead. I think I've about had enough of living here. She just go house to house and kill them and then dip. She remains unconscious and in critical condition. That's the girl who had the bees come out of her fucking vagina. Oh my god! Oh, I mean, if you're Corkles, I guess this is what you gotta do, but Jesus Christ! He's got a whole warehouse just to train. This dude's so badass. Huh. I still don't know. I can't pin it. I mean, I've got several theories for who she could possibly be, I guess, is what I'm going with for the time being. I haven't— oops. God damn it. These subtitles sometimes are too quick. Doing a live event on the roof of a department store in front of the station. She's nervous to be like an actual full idol. Damn, she does want to do it, yeah. Oh dear God, he's gonna say something to fuck Koichi. Oh, I love you, brother, but you do not have a good way with words sometimes. He's trying anything to not get beat up. That was weirdly just very calm. Oh, Koichi, brother, Jesus Christ. Yeah, at this point, the cat's out of the bag. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the second she figured out that Koichi was the crawler, immediately she knew who the other two were that hang around him. Immediately. It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. Knuckle Shisho! Knuckle Shisho! Not to tell anyone else about your group's masked escapades. I think it's not even necessarily that. She maybe she cares a little bit about her identity as Popstep getting out to somebody like Makoto, but she also just doesn't like Makoto because she sees her as like a rival because she likes Koichi. Because Popstep likes Koichi. Consider this a professional gig. I mean, she did great work for Captain. I've already forgotten his name. I'm just gonna call him the Womanizer hero because I don't remember what his name was. Captain Celebrity. There you go. Not reliable. Damn, unreliable. Okay. Wow, that sounds incredible. Okay, I'm sure he's an indie artist. Ah, there you go. Okay, that makes sense. It'll be a good way to get your name out there, Popstep. So the organizers think, how about we up the ante on them? Oh dear God, what? That's a whole crab. That a gigantification flight and crab composite quirk. What the fuck? Here comes Captain Celebrity. Oh, that's right. His new fan base is like all catered toward guys and everything. I tried listening in the sky to Yeah, he's not really the womanizer hero anymore. Makoto forced him to be something else. Man's man, Yankee spirit. What is happening? This thing's taking a lot of hits to beat up. Jesus. Oh my god, he's holding it with a finger. They're all singing. Japanese style cheering squad is very popular too. Mm-hmm. Oh god, he's gonna end up helping Pop Step somehow. At this point, Makoto's basically his big time, like she basically his full-time manager, literally chief manager. Frizzle in support of your project. And they're just like, they have nothing to do because she's so in business mode right now. Credit him for his cooperation. Oh my god. Yep, Pops Up, you got yourself a full-on manager now. We use my boss's name to boost the event standing. You join as an ensemble. Uh-huh. What I feel like during this concert is when shit's gonna pop off. That would be how this is gonna go. Like the concert is gonna start and things like that, and then like Hachisuka's gonna something's gonna happen and shit's gonna pop off during the concert. I do think it's adorable that it sounds like they got actual genuine like children to sing that song, or maybe that's just like an actual song that they just took that's already out there on the internet that they just used in this episode. But it'd be pretty cool if they got like actual, you know, kids to do the voice acting and singing for the song, because you know most of the time kids in anime are voiced by fully grown adults just doing like higher pitched voices, or you know typically for like young boys they'll have like women do the voice just a little bit deeper. What a sophisticated song, simple yet deep. Oh dear god, she's so down on herself. Then we got the Pop Step translator in here, in Koichi. Yeah. You're moving up in the world. She's struggling. Yep, and he ended up getting punched for saying something half-assed anyway. That's better day. Captain Celebrity. Yep, fucking knew it. I knew it. She was literally thinking of like moving, or at least I'm assuming moving out of that house where I'm guessing those two people are just flat out dead. But she's thinking about moving, maybe to a different house, or maybe she meant a different city entirely. But this is definitely gonna keep her here if she meant like a different city, different prefecture, I guess. Ooh, maybe not so entertaining. What was that? That was an interesting reaction. You know, also, we still haven't seen the follow-up to that scene way earlier in this season where she, like, seemingly was doing, like, paid dating. We didn't see a follow-up to that scene. Maybe it bugs me. Oh, dear God. Oh, yep, their friend there, who seemingly is in on it. Ooh. Holy shit. Dude, these last 2 episodes are about to be fucking crazy. I'm so excited. I'm actually so fucking excited. Good ass episode, man. Nah, the shit's definitely about to hit the fan here in the next 2 episodes. I don't have a whole ton to add here. Very clearly a much more of a build-up episode. A lot of good backstory here on Mr. KNUCKLEDUSTER, though I'm assuming it's obviously not everything. And I would imagine we're gonna find out a lot more about that here in the coming episodes. What his relation to Hachisuke is, was his wife and maybe just a victim of her killing spree she was on. I don't quite know. It could be a number of things, because he literally said earlier in this episode when they were referring to Hachisuka, he said that's not her name, which then you go back to the scene of him going to his wife and his wife saying Tamao, and then referring to father, I'm assuming which would refer to Mr. KNUCKLEDUSTER here. At least I feel like assuming his daughter is not the most outlandish assumption ever to make, given a lot of the dialogue that occurred in this episode that kind of very strongly hints to that being as such. But it also could just be a reality. I think the daughter thing is my main theory I'm going with for now, that her name was Tamao. She was normal. Her quirk awakened because she didn't have an eye patch or anything there in that image of her when she was a middle schooler. She didn't have an eye patch or anything. And so my guess is like her quirk awakened and then something happened and she kind of went evil on their family. Not certain, but I'm sure we'll get all that backstory and more here in the next 2 episodes. Or maybe not. Maybe Hachisuka is going to be a long-time villain that we won't learn everything about here in just these next 2 episodes. Maybe that's a season 2 type thing. I don't know. But I'm excited to see where this story is going to go from here on out nonetheless. But I think that is going to wrap it up for my reaction to My Hero Academia Vigilantes episode 10. Hope you guys did enjoy and I hope you all have a good day.